Code Père Noël, le film.
The blackest eyes. The devil's eyes.
You will suffer an eternity for this.
Tu es mon chat. Ici du chien. Regretter d'être venu.
I don't know, Kevin. You could be sorry if you go into his house, kill his dog. It sounds like a John Wick movie, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Like he could have just pet the dog and it would have been fine, probably. But
Yep.
he just made himself unpleasant from the get-go.
Hey, couldn't be more unpleasant than another crazy Santa movie. And yes, we are kicking off December with some evil Santas and some good old slasher horror flicks. And we're going to end it off with a fun set of Gremlins movies. So it's going to be a fun time, everybody. And we're kicking it off. Yep. Deadly Games, Code Santa Claus, 1989, a French flick about a psychotic wannabe Santa. He's not pretending to actually be Santa. He's just kind of in disguise to go kill people.
Not kind of in disguise. He dresses that way.
Yep. And to be fair, this is my first time watching this one. I've owned the 4K from Vinegar Syndrome for a little while. It's been I want to say about 4 years, 4 years since I got it. And I finally got around to watching it. I made sure Kevin had the availability to see it as well. And I'm pretty sure it was the first time for both of us, wasn't it, Kevin?
Yes, it most certainly was. Yes, it was.
And boy, did you yell at me.
I've never heard of this picture before.
Yep.
Very rarely do I have to stop watching a movie and take a breather. Like I've worked with professional riffers. I've been trained by them. I'm a relatively good riffer myself. I know I know how to protect myself from horrible trite. And I actually had to stop in the middle of this film last night to send a message to Matt McGinnis with the link to this picture and a sincere apology. I hope he fixes it.
Oh, you think they might give this a crack or look into it?
I think he might. MST's not really working right now. Right. They're not. That's not the.
They're not in production at the moment on anything.
Yeah. They're not together. It's not. The mill's not working. But Matt is riffing like once a month. He and Roxanne Persona Non Grata have an awesome riffing show at the Colonial Theater. So I hope he gets that. I hope Roxanne also sees it and says, you know what? This movie is kind of trite. This movie has everything that is good for Mystery Science Theater 3000, good for riff tracks, good for riffing. Any riffer like this. This movie is ripe fruit for you. Very ripe fruit for you. The last time I did that, had that feeling, and I sent them the movie, it was Making Contact. And that
I know that one? I don't know if I know that one.
Oh, you need to see that. It's such a good flick. It's not, but it is. It's Paul
Sometimes
Verhoeven.
bad flicks can be good flicks, just in a different way.
I think it's Verhoeven's first movie, and it was really good.
Oh, okay.
Like special,
what you're talking about.
Yeah, special effects wise, it was really good. I cannot show my copy of it, but it's a fun movie that's got like a possessed Vinton dummy is what it was. So you're just kind of like, Oh man, now I have a fucking phobia. This is cool. And a fetish? Neat.
Hey,
But-
you hit the twofer on that one. Daily double. Let's go for round 3 and see if the points really score.
Yeah, and then I found it. Kino Lorber put it out on Blu-ray, and I was like, son of a bitch. And I picked it up instantly. And I had to stop. And I sent it to Matt.
Wait, wasn't Matt on with us for Muppet Christmas Carol last year?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. I'm
And
like, the name sounds familiar.
yeah, like anytime I see something that's just absolute awful, like I know to send it to Matt. And I've only sent them 2 things. So like that's how bad this was for me. Just so everyone knows. I've only had to send something into them once, and they know when I do, it's got the shtick. This has the shtick for a good riffing. This movie it has heart put into it. It has everybody trying really hard. It has a budget behind it.
It has it on. I know we'll get to the good soon. The cinematography on this is actually not bad.
Correct.
Actually, pretty damn good considering it's like this weird variation on a Home Alone story.
You would not think this movie predates Home Alone, and you would not think this movie was made in 1989. This came out the same year that Batman came out.
Yep.
The same year. And
Just saying.
the cinematography does not look that much worse than Batman.
No.
It
Well,
doesn't.
you got the awesome mansion. We can just throw up the good at this point because there are some actually good points about this overall judgment on the movie. Kevin might have spoiled his. I'll save mine for the end.
Do good.
Well, not a bad. I actually kind of dug the look for Santa.
Yes.
Disheveled, homeless, spray painted hair white. Like they actually go
Crazy.
through the process of showing him transforming himself to look like Santa. It's freaking crazy.
And I did like that. He was really the only thing I truly did enjoy about this movie. He was a good actor. I could not this just like the last time we did a foreign film, I didn't get the subtitles, so I have no idea what was said in this entire flick, but he conveyed enough emotion where you're just kind of like, oh man, this guy's okay.
You might have had to turn the subtitles on for this movie, Kevin.
I tried. Turd.
Could have told me.
Dude, okay, you know what?
Although that could be a very interesting experience to watch this movie without subtitles and see if you can figure out what the hell's going on.
Yes, and it's the second time I've had to do that to a foreign film, and you know what? It's not the worst fucking thing. It's really not. Okay, so like there's been this like stereotype where guys don't like girls that like foreign films, or the stereotype that girls like to go see foreign films, French films, Swedish films, whatever, and guys have to sit there and like be bored through it. You know, if you don't have to read the subtitles, you could make up whatever the fuck they're saying and just kind of go along with what's happening. You can enjoy a picture and not necessarily and understand what they're saying. Golly, I am a Neanderthal. I don't like having to watch foreign films, but I can watch them and I can enjoy them. This was just the fact that it was foreign didn't have a whole lot to do with my dislike of it, but anyway. Bad soapbox. I'm sorry, I digressed again. Welcome to 0-Point Reviews, everyone.
Hey, we're having a sub versus dub argument here.
I don't know. It's not the worst experience to just kind of like try to figure out what's happening. These actors are conveying emotion, and you're able to understand the emotion that the actors and characters are going through because the actors are good at what they're doing. You don't necessarily need the dialogue to sell what's happening in the picture. And that's not necessarily a bad thing to be able to experience and enjoy.
Yeah.
I just don't like sounding artsy fartsy.
No, I get your point on that. It's quite okay. But man, the cinematography was good. Good design for Santa, good character development on him. I kind of like the idea of the mansion being a complete like trap system. It's like the video game Trapped from years ago, or Deception, where they were designing traps, and it's ahead of like Home Alone. And it makes you wonder, like, if they got some ideas for Home Alone, like, can we PG-fy this? Or
Well,
even later, the movie Better Watch Out, which tries to go back to something more like this, but done differently.
they apparently sued Fox for Home Alone for copyright infringement. And I don't know how that worked out or what the final judgment or ruling of that was.
It probably
But
got thrown out because there's enough differences.
There are enough differences. There are no burglars. And
Nothing too blatant other than don't rip off the same traps that we have.
Yes, it was a kid defending his home from an invader. You saw this previously in Tales from the Dark Side, or not Tales from the Dark Side, Tales from the Crypt. It's not an overplayed trope, but it is a trope. So, hey, girlfriend.
Hey, Scooby.
You can't necessarily shit on Home Alone, and that's what kind of pissed me off. As I'm sitting there watching this, going like, y'all motherfuckers are gonna make me defend Home Alone. Oh, Jesus Christ. God damn it. This I don't know what's a better picture. There are two different films, two very different vibes.
Oh yeah, like the atmosphere is completely freaking different. This is a mansion out in the middle of Timbuktu nowhere.
Yeah.
With a kid and his grandfather and a handful of staff that are able to help out, but they all get smoked, and so it's the kid and his grandpa having to deal with this psycho. It's like, damn.
Yeah. I don't know. It was the only thing that got me about the house was the weird like hallways, trapdoors,
Yep.
hidden passages. Like, that's cool. Don't get me wrong. I've always wanted that, and I'm a little jelly that they do. And see, what got me is, you remember that episode of Friday the 13th, the series, where they have the haunted little kid's house?
Oh, yeah.
And it was like all twisted and huge inside. That's kind of what makes me want, like, what this house had, like the subterranean fucking basement that had all the toys in it, and the long fucking like vine bridge so you could play Temple of Doom or some shit.
Yeah.
Like, this movie
was my father's toys and his father's toys, so it's toys for like generations of the family that are down there. And I'm like, oh, this could be really neat. How are they going to use this to like do traps and just take shots at like Santa? No, they don't use any of that shit.
And no.
I mean, this guy does get down there at some point because of Grandpa making noises in the toy room, which is hidden behind a refrigerator in the middle of like the laundry room.
Yeah, I wasn't quite sure, like, why didn't Santa just peek in there real quick? All right.
Yeah, like they couldn't have just disappeared. The only thing that's over here is a refrigerator. Oh.
Yeah, right. But no, they disappeared. Okay, we'll just keep looking in this other opposite direction where they couldn't have gone.
Yep, pretty much.
Sure.
You know what? I think Scooby's got a point. Bunch of junkies.
They are. These guys are
hoarders, squatters. Yep. Squatters' rights.
Toys from decades
and hundreds of years. Like, this is where I would have thought, like, oh man, you could have really gone some nasty kill scenes, but you only had the one Santa, or tried to do even more damage to him, other than just sending like a train to him with a grenade on the back.
See, that's something that
It was
wouldn't-
neat. I did like it, but
that would be something that you could fit into something like Violent Night, where there's a high
Yeah.
body count. That would be good. But now you can't, because this guy's fucking Sue happy in general. He went after fucking Kevin McAllister, dude.
yeah, no kidding. But also with the train, he actually turned it around and sent it right back to him, and it almost blew up Grandpa.
That was so stupid.
But it was funny.
Where did he get a fucking grenade from?
Well, it was a dud anyway.
Yes.
Oh, poor Kevin.
I hate movies where the kids outsmart the adults and like do physical or professional harm to them. This is on par with a Breakfast Club movie for me.
Ouch.
Yeah, a John Hughes movie in general. I mean, I know it's, again, it's just Home Alone, but god damn, this was awful. If I was that Santa Claus, I would have fucking given that kid a Chechen smile and fucking a heartbeat.
Well, yeah, and ultimately it's like, now it's my turn. What he tells him towards the end is like, now when he catches the kid and then he like goes to run off, it's basically, now it's my turn to play hide and seek. It's like there's all some sort of stupid game in his head. I was like, what the hell are you doing, dude? You are completely psychotic. If you're trying to kill everybody, you should have just freaking killed everybody.
Yeah. Well, I mean, again, without the dialogue, I didn't get any plot motivators.
So there's a little bit of nuance to some of the scenes that you might have missed, but it's still the overall implication. I have you, and then I run off. It's like, you still get the idea, like he's playing this game with the kid, but like, good Lord.
It's very cat and mouse. And it's a matter of
Wile E. Coyote and the Road Runners, what this was.
Yes, he was taking breaks to recoup and come back stronger. And sometimes that worked and other times it didn't.
Yep.
Oh, the kid walking around with the fucking table leg as a crutch. That was
interesting choice. Which had a few points he totally like forgot he was using a crutch, and you could see his leg bending as he was trying to walk. Poor kid. He probably didn't know how he had to act like that.
Like, it's like, come on, you guys, please. I try really hard not to be ableist, and then you're making me laugh really hard.
That's the Kevin I know.
Like, all I could think of was like pirate jokes, skipping, clubbing every time you hear a clunk, a clunk, a clunk, a clunk.
Yeah.
Like that video of fucking Steven Seagal we watched the other night with his flailing arm. Same thing with the leg, but with the stick. Click, 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 click.
Yep.
Sorry.
It
was humorous, and I'm not sure if it was supposed to be.
Yeah. Well, at times it certainly felt like I was trying to be humorous, and it didn't always like pan out, even with like, if you were catching the subtitles, even with that, it still didn't quite nail it all the way. There was times it definitely helped. And certainly brought out the accentuation on the scene that certain scenes absolutely needed. But I think the grandpa alone just felt Scooby. I'm just going to use her as an example. Like, it sounds like a Scooby-Doo movie. I'm just waiting for the mystery van to show up. And we get like one cop who shows up and he gets his ass beat.
Yeah, unceremoniously at that.
Yeah. And
like
then
the cop car has more time than the cop does.
Yeah. And like the mom is like the biggest moron out there. Like, oh my God. some of the characters are legit stupid in this movie, and there's some serious logic problems with the movie.
Yeah.
Like, where the hell is this mansion from her job? Like 5 hours away? You're not exactly in the middle of a snowstorm or a blizzard.
Yeah, considering he got there super duper fucking fast.
Well, he hopped on a delivery van that was going out there to drop off presents and things from where she worked.
Right, but they took off from the same point. So this
But she
distance
was
in
still
time-
working, and then she went to
Yeah.
the office or something, and then she came back when they
Yes,
couldn't get a hold of anybody.
and I realized the travel time might have been different because there might have been snow starting from after the fucking truck already left, but still.
Well, and then her buddy at the company who got the printed off fax machine later, he catches up to her within like 5 minutes of her wrecking her car. That bitch was already been gone for about an hour at this rate. And then he catches up like 5 minutes later. I'm like, okay, what the hell is going on with the time dilation in this movie?
She stopped to get tacos.
Not the right kind of tacos, apparently. Giggity.
Fish taco.
Now, Kevin, was there anything else about this movie you might have thought was at least okay to good? Were you at least happy it was an hour and a half?
I was happy that it was an hour and a half.
If it was longer, I would not have suggested we try this one. I would have come up with a different one.
It's
Because there's I got quite a few Christmas horror movies around here.
No, I love Christmas horror. I love Christmas horror. And it's like I said last night, I will watch the Norwegian flicks all day long. That shit
Rare exports, baby.
That was amazing last year. I loved that shit.
I almost wanted us to do Better Watch Out.
Is that a sequel?
No, it is not. It is actually Home Alone, but the Kevin McAllister is actually the villain in the movie, and he's killing everybody. The whole thing was a setup by him.
Cool.
It's psychotic. But we got two other movies next week that we're doing the next couple of weeks. Black Christmas, the original, and then the remake from 2006. So
I'm down.
But if we need to, that can always be a backup plan for another week.
Yeah, that sounds cool. I want to keep that in mind.
Yeah. But I don't have much else good about the movie. There's things I do like. It's got some good moments. There's some interesting attempts at traps and things. I'm like, you know what? That's actually not a bad idea. I like God, what was the one? Oh, where he gets shot in the neck with the 2 darts. I thought that was pretty funny.
Yeah, that it's humorous. It's like part of me wants to flinch and cringe because I'm very squeamish when it comes to needles.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you can't be like, you know what, with all that adrenaline, you'd probably just rip those out and fuck him up in the eyes with them.
This is true.
That's not what happened, though.
No. But what I do like about the ending is that Grandpa actually proves he's got some uses still left in him.
Oh, God. Did Grandpa shoot him? That's right. Grandpa shot
Where
him.
the red dot goes, you bang.
You bang.
I had to get that line in there. It didn't have a laser sight, but that's what I thought of when I saw that scene. I'm like, where the red dot goes, you bang, Santa.
Goddamn Benny.
Love that.
Ah,
All right, let's get to the bad stuff. We've already been talking about a little bit of it.
it's hard not to talk about this movie without talking about the bad. Dude, all right. So let me just start out by saying there are 2 things in this world that I cannot stand. People who are intolerant of other people's cultures and the
Well,
French.
welcome to the world, Kevin.
And the French. I don't know why you were like, hey, let's watch a fucking French film. Because that's circling all the way back, talking about I am that Neanderthal that doesn't want to watch the foreign films. I'll watch the Norwegian flicks all day long. All day long.
Al Bundy going, I hate the French.
But I got to watch a fucking French film on a Monday night when I already worked a long ass day. What were we thinking? Damn it, son.
Yes.
I didn't know it was a fucking French film. Jesus Christ. I shouldn't have to be suspicious. God damn.
I didn't know. I thought it would actually be a better movie than it was.
That I can accept.
I've always heard it's a good movie. It's a fun movie.
No,
That's
it's
about all
not.
I ever heard. And I'm like, okay, so it might have some tension to it, but it kind of fades after the first 20 minutes.
When
It's got pacing issues galore. It's got editing issues galore. There's a whole lot of jumps from one point to another, and it's like, are we teleporting in this? What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, this movie's on SSRIs. Every time
I was going to say LSD, but that works too.
No, LSD is a lot more fun. SSRIs is like you almost get to climax. It's almost really good, and then just kind of peters away and nothing happens. And that climax never approaches. It's like, well, okay, that I watched all that and something was about to happen, but nothing ever really did.
Title Kevin's sex tape.
Yep. My SSRIs. Huh, what happened? At least I still got my dick. Anyway.
For now.
Yeah. 45 is not that old.
I'm just messing with you.
I wish I was. So the bad. Yeah. And again, for me, I hate kids. I hate kids. I hate 80s movies where the kids outsmart the adults and cause great harm upon the adults. It's like, dude, that would not happen. Kids are not that fucking clever, and they'd get knocked the fuck out real quick. And then that makes me feel bad about myself because it's like I'm sitting here talking about fucking a kid up, and it's like he would beat children.
Demonetized.
It's like, look at the little bastard. I want to hit him just looking at him, not even knowing he's going to cause physical harm to the guy.
Who knows? He could grow up to be the president of France, and then we really are in trouble.
Yeah, Sarkozy. What I didn't realize he had a double barrel sawed-off shotgun, the boomstick, with darts, suction cup darts. I didn't know what the darts went to until I saw this picture earlier. I was like, okay.
Yep.
Why do you have that, my man? Like, why didn't you grab all this junk?
It would have been funny if he would have dipped them in acid or laced it with another needle with an injection pen in between the suction cups hidden within the shaft of the dart.
Yeah, man. You know that trick that fucking Chief Birdie does with the cyanide and the fucking candle wax and his bullets and Jaws 2?
Huh?
Same principle.
Indeed.
You got to poison coat your shit.
Yep. That's what I would have done.
That would have been fun.
Oh,
poisoning the guy, I mean. And then watch him start to trip out. Anyway.
Oh, just acting like the grandpa the whole damn movie.
Boy,
did that drive me nuts.
Did he have like dementia or was he just a tit?
Old, feeble. He seemed like a weak ass fucking grandpa. Like my grandpa would have gone down fucking swinging. He would have tried to tackle the guy immediately and been like, get out of here, run or find help or whatever.
My grandpa would have gotten that gun fast and, gotten to the point where it's like, you think you're the first person I've killed.
You think you're the first person to pull a gun on me, and you won't be the last. That would have been the line of the movie.
My grandpa was a World War II veteran. He did not.
So was
fuck around.
mine.
Yeah, he did not fuck around.
No, that is a fuck around and find out moment if there ever was one. But then again, this is a French grandfather. I don't know. That could have been
So,
part of the problem.
But the grandfather was really silly. But again, you needed something for the kid to protect. Apparently, the
true.
house wasn't enough,
And a
or
dog
himself
won't be
wa-
enough either. So
Oh, the dog. That's where it instantly lost me. That's
that irritated me. I'm like,
the very moment that they killed the dog and showed it, I was out. This movie just like instantly lost all of its cred that it could have with me. So
I know they wanted to make the Santa seem like a real nasty bastard. You didn't have to do that. He was already a nasty bastard already.
yeah, you could have shown him slap that little girl around a little bit more and it would have been just fine.
Well, Kevin Cannone slapping little girls around. Gotcha.
I got 2, 3 if you count the dog.
Yep. Bunch of
Well,
bitches in that house.
The dog, she likes getting slapped around though. She likes big old spanky butts.
So does our dog. She likes to roughhouse.
Yes, like Mia's like
German
okay.
Shepherd. She loves to play.
Yeah, we have giants, Titan kaiju animals for pets.
Damn straight.
So when we say we beat our animals, it's like that's just us patting them on.
No,
the
it's
butt.
more them beating us up and us trying to get at least a shot before we give up.
I'm tired. Stop.
Yep, kind of.
And then Mia's sitting there looking like, but I'm not done. I still want to play.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, the mother was stupid. Her character was idiotic. Like, what the fuck? And you don't have any security back at the freaking mansion. You just have what, like 2 servants and your dad. Your husband's gone. Like, you apparently have all this freaking money, yet there's no security period at this place, and I'm not counting the security system that the kid tapped into was controlling like something out of a fucking sci-fi movie.
That was so stupid.
It reminded me of that oh god, not toy soldiers with Samwise and Sean Astin. He was in a movie like that with Will Wheaton and a bunch of other like young kids at like this prep school of sorts. Oh no, it was Patrick Stewart was the bad guy. And they storm the school, and these kids have to kind of hide and defeat all the bad guys by the end of the movie. But they use technology and military smarts and things like that.
That's right. I saw that a long time ago.
Yeah. This movie reminded me of that a little bit, but it's like you're talking about how old do you think this kid is? Like 10?
I don't know. But like he was playing Dungeons and Dragons with his grandfather, and that took me out too, because I'm kind of like, now I want to go play Dungeons and Dragons. Like,
so did I.
You can't do something more fun in the movie than watching the movie. That's not okay.
Yeah, no kidding.
And there's a brand new one that just came out for the PSVR 2, and I'm like, no.
Hail, Jeff.
We're going to sit and watch this movie because we are dedicated.
Yeah. So, just a fresh reminder, this was a first-time watch for us. So we did not know what we were exactly getting into. We just thought this might be an interesting one to talk about. And I think in the future, we're going to vet the movies a little bit better. But it's also good for us to have a movie where we're not exactly a fan of. Depending on where we're going to go judgment-wise, I think we're both on the same level. I think you hate it more than probably I do. But I can see how some people like it. But there's just too much that just does not work in this movie. The kid as an actor, half the acting in this movie was it was okay at best at times. Otherwise, it was pretty cheesy. the Santa did the best job.
Yes. Yeah. I was going to say everyone sucked except for Santa. He is the shining reason to watch this movie.
And that is Patrick Florsheim.
Yeah. I really liked him.
Yeah.
So, see, I earned my RAM chip.
Yep. You did earn your RAM chip.
I wasn't a total twat to this movie, but God, it was a total twat to me.
Yeah. Didn't really have much of a memorable score.
And I drank and smoked all the way through it, trying to make it better. And I could not get into that headspace where this movie was entertaining.
Oh, yeah. Yep. That'll do it.
I don't remember.
Well, like you were saying, this is perfect for riffing. So riff tracks, MST, Master Pancake. Hell, even the Mads are back if they decide to do. Or Mary. Although Mary would probably be like, hell.
You should yell at me for making her watch this.
Exactly. That's why I'm like, she'd be like, what the hell?
You guys.
Again?
I could already hear it.
Yep.
So, but no, there was a lot to dislike about this as far as taking it as a serious film and then comparing it to Home Alone, which I would have to say I prefer more than this picture. Maybe it's the kid. I don't like the mullet at all. Like,
did you not have a mullet as a kid?
No, I was not allowed to have long hair. I was not allowed to have long hair. And then when I got married, my ex-wife didn't like long hair, so I was bald for the rest of my life. Yeah. And by the time I could grow out long hair, like, then just nature said, nope, lose that shit from this side, and then it'll eventually get to there. So all that's going to be left.
Skull brother.
Yeah, all
it's did. You can too.
Yeah, that's all that's going to be left is just the ass.
Let me tell you something, dude.
That's not going to work for me, brother.
Yep. Kayfabe.
I want to make a Hulk Hogan joke, but meh. Too lazy.
That's so 2 months ago.
No, dude, Ric Flair just fucking said yesterday.
Oh, yeah, and the family is all basically said, no, he's a fucking moron.
He is, but that don't make him wrong. Don't make him wrong.
Yeah, well, we don't know.
This is not that show.
No.
So, but I mean, this brought you down in a lot of ways as far as taking out from the enjoyment. I want to say it had like a 6.1, 6.3 out of 10 stars on IMDb. I think that's
kind of high.
Extremely generous, especially when you compare this to something like Rare Exports or Violent Night. Those two movies are just so much better than this. The episode of Tales from the Crypt with or the pilot episode that had Robert Durant, fucking what was his name, Larry Drake?
Yep.
Yes. That to me was like the best Killer Santa ever, even better than Ian McShane in oh gosh, what was it, American Horror Story. He was the Killer Santa in Asylum, and pretty fucking good. This guy walked so those others could run, I suppose, but
yeah,
I don't know. Those were the best Killer Santas to me.
The other ones are like Silent Night, Deadly Night.
I don't think I ever saw that one. And there's like 4 of them, isn't there? Yeah.
4, and then there was a remake, and then there was another remake recently.
That's right. And I want to say we watched the remake, didn't we?
We were going to. We were trying to schedule with somebody involved with the remake, and it didn't pan out last year. That's when we ended up doing Rare Exports.
Oh, Okay, I think I still watched it.
Yeah, and I still did too, but it didn't work out schedule wise, and we were like, let's just do this other movie instead.
That was the one that had the flamethrower, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, let's see. I think there's another A Christmas Horror Story has a little, well, he's not really a killer Santa. I have another one around here. Oh, I think it's Christmas Bloody Christmas. That was on Shudder. Then I got Christmas Evil back here.
Christmas Evil.
Oh, dude, that movie that annihilates this movie as far as I'm concerned. That movie is psychotic as shit. And it's nasty. It's not okay. Then I got one called Don't Open Until Christmas, but
neat. It's gonna be time to be watching Krampus this week too, isn't it? And the 5th? Is that Krampus knocked? I think so. But yeah, it's gonna be time to watch Krampus too. So kids at home on the 5th, you know what to do. Drink a little bit of absinthe, beat your kids, and if they've been bad, beat your kids with the willow reed, and then watch Krampus.
Just for giggles, everybody. This is Christmas Evil. The night he dropped in. This Christmas, you better believe in Santa or he'll slay you.
Neato.
This one is sick and disgusting, and I enjoy the hell out of it. Maybe I should have recommended this one instead. And that's the case.
Neat.
So, Kevin, I think you might have liked this one a little bit better.
That's all right. That's all right. Next year. It's all good.
Yep. Plenty of time to cover all the other crazy Christmas movies that are out there.
Yeah, man. It's all good. It's what I love about this job.
Yep.
So, anyways,
let's judge this thing. Get on out of here.
I dig it. I don't know what's with all the herpes he got all over his face at the end there. But like he kept getting more and more effed up to the point where it's like he looked like Clayface frozen.
A little bit.
And you're like, like he's just covered in smudge or muck all over, and it's frozen, and he can't barely move through it. And it's really neat to see it is. But this takes the, he's still alive trope to the next level. Like he gets up like 6 times. You're just like, fuck, dude, Jason don't even do that. Let's go. Come on, kill him, motherfucker. And I think, is it Grandpa that finally gets him?
Yep.
That's right.
Where the red dot goes, you bang.
You bang. That was cool. But otherwise, like this Santa like had a great survivability level. He just would not bleed out, or the kid missed every single major artery and organ that he could possibly hit.
I will give a little credit to the movie for at least acknowledging how a kid couldn't really pull a lot of that shit off. Like you could set all your stuff up, but misses every time or just nicks them. It's like, okay, at least you're giving a little bit of realism to this.
You know what? You are right. You're absolutely right. And the fact that the guy didn't kill the kid is on him, really.
Yes, it is.
Because he was playing that cat and mouse game, like you were saying.
Yep.
That's
the last good point I got for the movie, though.
I'll take it. And the rest of it is just like this. This movie was awful. So awful. Like
Merry Christmas, Kevin.
The very moment I got done with this movie, I went into my bedroom. I complained. I threw Gertrude on my face and went out onto my boat. And I sat and drank for like an hour fishing in virtual reality. I was so fucking mad. I went shark fishing. This movie was awful, dude. There was just I didn't care for it.
Yeah, I get it.
There are things that they try to do so well and they put so much passion into it that you have to respect the picture. You do.
Yeah,
But
oh yeah.
the story is just very fucking stupid, and that's what makes it perfect for riffing. This is the perfect type of setting for the haunted house that Joel refers to as the movie that's getting riffed. Like, this is the perfect haunted house to walk into with your friends and not know what gonzo shit you're gonna fucking see,
Yeah.
because this is so fucking ridiculous. It's like watching the Mexican Santa Claus movies or the weird Italian horror films that they had to watch. Like, this is the fact that it's a foreign film and just completely nuts is not lost on me. Like, that is also like a nice ingredient for a riffable movie.
Yeah.
Racist, sure, but whatever.
Just a little.
Yeah. It's me, so. And it's just against the French, so fuck them.
Yeah, to hell with that mess. We hate the French. No, we don't really hate them. We just don't like the movies most of the time. Oh, Kevin hates them. All right, that works too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
My first girlfriend, my first true love, everyone else I knew in class or in high school took Spanish, except for Brooke. She took French. And when she would chastise me, she would do it in French very well. So
Yeah.
when I did wrong, I got told to fuck off in French, and I learned not to like that very quick.
Well, that's one way to have that handled.
Yeah. And then there was the fucking French tourists at Disneyland. They were always the worst. Like, you wanted to hit them with the paddle on the canoe.
Move your ass.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Worthless twat.
No kidding. Oh, man. And what would you give it for a score?
I would give this a 3.5. 3.5 to a 3.8. It's ineffective. It's dull. They killed the dog. And the kill count happens much too quickly. And the cast is annoying.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like, I could not wait for this picture to end.
Well, and eventually it did end.
Yay!
Yep. Well, and I'll give my score straight up. I'm gonna give this like a 4.5. That's about as high as I can go. I can't even give it a 5. I didn't even like it enough to give it like even a middle score for all the bad that I saw in the movie.
Yeah.
It's a frustrating movie. I can't help it. It's got some problems, like real logic problems. And it's not one of those movies, oh yeah, you could just sit back and enjoy it with popcorn or that doesn't help. It
No.
really doesn't. Like, I had no expectations going into this movie and it disappointed me. The fact that I've had it for so long and I'm probably going to be getting rid of my Blu-ray. Probably going to be selling it up on eBay. And that's fine. Somebody else can enjoy it. I don't hate the movie. I just didn't find it to be a very good or coherent movie overall. A lot of the acting was terrible. Sorry, it just was. The editing, not very good, but the
No.
cinematography was good. It looked good.
Yes.
I just wish it was a little bit better put together or more thought out. And a lot of the movies where people pull ideas from for years come from movies like this where they think, okay, I like this out of the movie. Let's take that and like do it better or
Sure.
do it in a different way. Like, we're going to put our own spin on it because you got to come from somewhere. The Thing from Another Universe to John Carpenter's The Thing.
Correct.
Things like that do happen. Like, because that original, The Thing from Another Universe, is a fucking cheese fest.
It is, but it was scary back then to like my dad.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
the thing scared my dad as a kid.
Yeah.
And when he showed it to me when I was a kid, I was bored as shit. Like I did not get it. I was not intrigued. You don't get to see the alien until the end of the fucking movie for the most part.
Right.
And watching it now, I'm thoroughly entertained. But that's because like I liked the overall story between that movie and the 1981 version. Like I think they're cool. As a kid,
Oh,
I
I like both, but for different reasons.
yeah, like as a kid, I wasn't able to appreciate it. I was very bored by it. Unlike the Carpenter version where you're just like instantly wowed, like holy balls.
Well, that's a straight freaking horror movie, man. I love that. Oh. But this could be looked at in the same kind of way. Like, some people might like it, some people might love it, but for the most part, I'm not there. And if it gave some great ideas to other movies throughout the years, awesome. Love to hear that. Think that's fantastic. And fans of the movie, hey, that's your opinion. Totally cool. I'm not going to insult you and say that you're a bunch of morons because you're not. I just don't see the same things that a lot of people do otherwise. I don't find it very charming and I don't find it very tense. And I'm sure that they are absolutely trying to instill that in the movie and it just does not come out.
We're not calling you simple or easy to entertain.
Unless you're French.
But you might be.
Oui.
French or simple or easy to entertain. But
Pardon
golly,
me, would you have any Grey Poupon?
Grey Poupon. No, you guys, you know what? Skip this fucking movie. And yeah, it walks so other movies can run. That is certainly true. But the movies that ran, I didn't fucking like them neither. Home Alone. I'm sorry. It didn't need to fucking inspire that shit at all. I got told, oh, you look like Kevin and your name happens to be Kevin. Dude, I look nothing like fucking Macaulay Culkin. I never did.
I think the only one of those kind of style movies you would like is probably Better Watch Out. But you might be a little frustrated by the ending. But it is a better movie than this.
I appreciate that. But golly, this one just left me wanting to punch somebody in the dick. Like if this movie had a dick, I would have been punching it by a quarter of the way through it.
Vigorously.
Yeah, you know that scene on Sin City where Bruce Willis just goes fucking nuts on the yellow guy's dick for like however long? That's where I was last night with this movie. I just wanted to keep punching it until the dick was just paste.
Well, and that's no better way to end 0-Point reviews covering deadly games and dial code Santa Claus. Kevin has the line of the night: punch it in the dick until it falls off.
Until it's paste.
Until it's paste. You wanted to RoboCop the shit out of it.
Yeah, man. Actually, that's probably not a bad idea. I should probably go play RoboCop as a chaser after this shit.
But thank you all for tuning in. If you want to do us a solid, hit the like button on the way out, share and subscribe us. We are going to redirect you over to Sonia Lissette tonight and say hi, let her know we sent you. Have a good time, everybody. And next week we are back with Bob Clark's Black Christmas. Yes, the same Bob Clark that gave you A Christmas Story. One of the better feel-good, wholesome, family-oriented movies, but he also gave you one of the best evil slasher Christmas movies of all time. So, what you sniffing at over there?
I hate that movie.
But you'll like Black Christmas, I think.
I'm sure I will. Like, I don't like seeing Zach Ward get beat up in that movie. It just makes me mad because he's cool. Sorry.
Gotcha. Well, don't be sorry, everybody, if we entertained you tonight talking about this kind of movie. And we're not sorry you didn't like our scores, or if you did, share it in the comments down below. Maybe we'll listen. Maybe we'll watch. Maybe we'll tell you to fuck off. So,
maybe we'll rip this ourselves one day.
Should we do a little watch along riff fest with that?
We might. That could be a thing.
Ooh, inquiring minds are going to want to know more. So stay tuned, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Good night.
The blackest eyes. The devil's eyes.
You will suffer an eternity for this.